Hi guys, my name is Nairi and I'm running an adoption support type channel. Today we're going to talk about why is adoption important? Is it important? Is there other ways? Is it relevant today? And I'm going to cover with you 6 points which I think do make adoption essential and do make it something to be passionate about and sought after. If you're interested in an adoption support type channel with tips and advice and my stories around my adopted boys, then please take the time to subscribe now or potentially at the end of the video. So my first point about adoption is it's a very inclusive process. So potentially adopters will look at matches, will look at profiles of children, and they may consider having children in their home who wouldn't normally be born to them, if you like. So people consider disability, different ethnic origins, different backgrounds, and so it's a very inclusive practice. And the good thing about that as well is that the child then feels included in something, included in an environment, a new environment. And so rather than being pushed around through foster care, which sometimes happens, not always I know, or without any family whatsoever, they have then been included. So inclusivity is my first point. My second point is it gives a child a sense of belonging. They finally belong to someone. They belong. They have somewhere to go, somebody to be with. And potentially for adoption, that's a long-term permanent arrangement. A sense of belonging means that a child knows that they're wanted by someone, that finally somebody wants to have them within their family. And that brings me to the third point. It's all about family really, isn't it? Because if it's not with a family, it's going to be in a very temporary arrangement, either with a foster family, which I am a definite advocate for because I've been a foster carer, but either in a foster family or potentially in an institution or looked after by carers or workers. So being adopted means that the child is finally within a family unit. They have a history that they can begin to call their own, and they have an identity that they can begin to build within the family environment. And fourthly, for the child is the ultimate, which is the acceptance of the child. The child feels accepted in that belonging within that family, and acceptance can mean then fully being able to embark on feeling loved and deepening that bond with that adopted family. Now for the adult, there is good things too. So we can talk about the fact that the adult, particularly if they've not been able to have children, has a real sense of fulfillment in bringing an adopted child into the home, and that fulfillment will of course rub off onto the adopted child and make them feel content and happier because they can see how fulfilled an adult is by having them into their home. And that fulfillment can also be there for those who have had their own children, such as myself. I've had 5 birth children, but there was a different type of fulfillment that I had when I adopted the boys into my home. It's something that I can't explain to you, but it's just, it opens your eyes and it opens your heart to be able to adopt. And finally, for the adult, there is the sense that there is a rebalancing within the family. So whether you have had children or you've not had children, you are now open to different ways of lives. It goes back to the inclusivity, being included. You are opening yourself out to a whole new way of life, and that reprioritizes your family. It makes you reprioritize what is important in life when you consider that some children that are adopted are not able to have a happy life before they are adopted. That's not the case for all children, I know, but for some children that is. So it's a rebalancing of the family. Every child, of course, is having the right to have shelter, warmth, food, clothing, all the basics in life for survival. But adoption offers something extra. It offers that uniqueness of a bonding within a family and the right to be feeling at home and loved in a family environment, which yes, foster care can offer, but generally speaking, that's a temporary arrangement. So guys, I believe in adoption is important to society. I know adoption can be a controversial issue, but I think if the motivations are right by the adopters, there's no reason why adoption cannot be a completely positive experience for the children and for the adults too. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you've not subscribed before, then take the time now to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you will know when I bring out extra videos, which are generally 2 to 3 times a week. Look forward to seeing you on the channel. Goodbye.